Hey friends, it's essentially Jessi. Today I wanted to share with you guys some of my easy, like blind buy worthy, safe blind buy niche fragrances. So if you're into fragrances, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of these, but I feel like these are all blind buy worthy. Like if you have a friend or a girlfriend or a mom who's really into perfumes, then these are all fragrances that if you bought them, that it would really impress them that you knew like what you were buying and that they're niche fragrances. But it would also just be easy for them to go, oh yeah, I like that a lot. So here are some of my favorite and blind buy worthy niche fragrances. So some niche fragrances smell really crazy. Like I wouldn't buy Killian's Angel Share as a blind buy gift for a woman, especially. I mean, I don't think I'd buy it for a man either. These are pretty pricey perfumes, but a lot of times niche fragrances go in a more unique direction. I wanted to say weird, but there are some weird niche fragrances, but they're not as mainstream as, you know, I mean, Chanel No. 5 is so old. They're not as mainstream and likable as like C. Fiore and things like that. So these are some that are safe blind buys. If you're trying to get into your like niche fragrance game and you're just starting out, or your niche fragrance collection, these are great fragrances to start with. I feel like they're safe blind buys. And if you get them and happen to not like them, you can always resell them on Mercari. But these are 10 fragrances. I'll kind of go through a little bit on each of them. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by, checking out my videos. I have a lot, hundreds of videos on fragrances, a few on essential oils. I love all things fragrance, and I would absolutely be honored if you would subscribe. And to my current subscribers, thank you so much. Make sure you click the notification bell so you'll be notified of all videos. I release videos every week, and I'm just having fun with perfume. So there's that. So if you like to have fun with perfume, then join me and comment in the section and comment below. I've had several lots of new subscribers lately that have commented and been like, hey, I'm new here. I love this perfume, whatever. Always drop me your scent of the day. I just love knowing what you guys are really enjoying. Right now it is hot, hot, hot where I live, and it is summertime. So anyway, I didn't even put on any perfume today because I knew I'd be filming and smelling a lot of perfumes. Okay. So off we go. Montale, Paris. This is Rose's Musk. Okay. This is like the world's tiniest bottle, but this is actually a 50 ml. Their bottles are pretty small. They look a lot smaller than like this. Let me see if this is also 50 mils. No, this is 30. So even though these look about the same size, this actually has a lot more fragrance in it. Anyway, I put this at number 10 because it is a little bit, it could be a little bit like polarizing maybe. If you're starting your niche fragrance and you want like a new rose smell, like a modern rose smell, but this is stout, I will tell you, and it lasts forever. So it's a really good bang for your buck, but it is one of the more, more exciting fragrances on my list. Not that they're not all exciting, but it's just like pow bang, here we are, ta-da. Rose's Musk is a great fragrance. I love it. You have to like rose, but it is a much more modern rose. In fact, I just realized I have 4 rose fragrances on this. Sorry. Rose's Musk by Montale, pretty stout, but a great blind buy and a great bang for your buck as far as going into the niche realm, because it does last really well. Next up, I also have 2 Parfums de Marly on here. Sorry. This is Sedbury. This is a great fragrance. I got this not too long ago, and I'm loving it. Like, it's just fresh and clean. It's like, it's just such an easy, like, dumb reach fragrance. If you don't know where you're going, what you're doing, what you're wearing, put this on. It smells fantastic. Anybody would love receiving this for a gift. It's white florals. It's beautiful. Of course, I love their packaging as always. I actually bought this used on Mercari, and I'm so glad that I did. I had a sample, like, you know, those little samples, they're like 1 or 2, usually 2 mils, and you only get 1 or 2 wears out of it. And I'm like, is that not, like, do I need this? Do I not need this? Anyway, I'm so glad I picked it up. It's beautiful. So that's Sedbury. I don't like that it doesn't say the name on it. On my Delina exclusive says the name on it at the bottom, but I wonder if they just did that to differentiate between Delina and Delina exclusive. I don't know. But anyway, that's Sedbury, Parfums Montale, gorgeous. Okay, can't leave this one out. Mansera, Roses of Vanille. This is always a great, it's always a great, safe blind buy, whether it's for yourself, someone else. If you like roses and vanilla, this is beautiful. And these bottles are also really big. I think these are 120 mils. So these are larger than your normal, it's 4 fluid ounces. So it's larger than your normal bottle of fragrance. You're getting a lot of perfume here. It lasts. It's beautiful. I love Roses Vanille. Cannot talk about it enough. I haven't really heard much about it lately. Back probably 2 years ago, everybody was kind of talking about it, and now nobody's really talking about it. But I don't want to forget like the oldie goodies. I don't know. I mean, 2 years is not old for a fragrance, but I just want to share with you guys safe blind buy ideas. Okay, next up is another one that's kind of new to my collection. It's Grand Below. A lot of people say Below, but it's Below because it's Italian, by Casamorati. This is a great fragrance. It's so cute. It's pink. I love it. The notes, actually it has wild berry in it. I wore this one day this week. Mandarin, honeysuckle, gardenia, jasmine, sambac, amber, caramel, vanilla, sandalwood. This is beautiful, and the bottle is so cute. It's it's in the same line as Lyra by Xerjoff. This is just part of their Casamorati line as well as Lyra. But it's a great fragrance. I love it. It doesn't last that well. Like, it doesn't last very long. I probably get 2 to 3 hours wear out of it. Whereas like with Roses Musk, I can spray it on and it lasts 6 to 8 hours easy. So I always want to let you guys know like where we're at in the fragrance game. But it's a beautiful fragrance. I love it. Like I said, I wore it last week, so it's definitely in my rotation. All right, next up is number 6. I don't even know if I numbered those. Sorry. 10, you know, you get it. Okay, is L'Eau A La Rose by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is another really great rose. Okay, this one, obviously, since it's called L'Eau, it is much, I don't know how you describe it. It is much lighter. It is so pretty. It's a rosy fragrance. It does have like some green stemminess to it that kind of rounds out the fragrance, if you will, and I am loving it, especially in the high heat of summer. Like, this is a great fragrance that I wore in the spring when it was still cooler, but I will definitely be wearing this in the summer and then winter as well. These are kind of year-round fragrances in my book. I probably wouldn't rock Roses Musk like to work in the summer when it's 100, but it's a great fragrance, and it is stouter. And so that's why, you know, you kind of want to have different fragrance options in your rotation, so that if you're going somewhere outside, you might want to wear Roses Musk. But if you're going to be at work all day, then you might stick with Maison Francis Kurkdjian L'Eau A La Rose. Anyway, just giving you guys some different options, all safe blind buys. Number 5. So these are my top 5 safe blind buys. If you're starting your niche collection, if you are buying something for a friend who loves fragrances, this is Bond number 9's Tribeca. It is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. You guys know. This is a gourmand fragrance. It smells a little bit like, I don't know, it doesn't smell chocolate, but it kind of gives me a little bit of chocolate vibes. It does have caramel in it. It's a beautiful fragrance. I have not worn this enough lately, and I'm going to start wearing it. Anyway, but Tribeca Bond number 9. It's not super floral. It's not rose. It's not any of those things. It's just a gourmand, and it's beautiful, and it's crisp. And I think that I mentioned it in one of my videos at some point and said something about, I can't see a man wearing this, and then several men commented and said, oh yeah, I wear it and I love it. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, it is definitely unisex. I mean, Bond number 9 makes most of their fragrances targeted for either gender, and so Tribeca has had my heart for like several years. Next up is Floral Street. This is going to be one of the more affordable fragrances on this collection of niche safe blind buys. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is Arizona Bloom by Floral Street. I've talked about it before. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're not living your best life if you don't have this in your collection. I could wear that every day, all the time, never get tired of it. It smells so good. I wish that it was longer lasting. I did recently make a video of like fragrances that need an intense version. So if you're on that bandwagon, drop me a comment below and let me know what you think needs an intense version. And what are your safe blind buys? Like if you were blind buying a fragrance for your girlfriend or roommate or sister or your mom, what would you feel like was safe to purchase for them in the niche realm of fragrances? Number 3, I'm pulling out Delina La Rose. Okay, so Maison Kurkdjian. I think I've done a video where I kind of compared the two, but this is another great rose. This is a little bit fizzier. This is a little bit sweeter than the Maison A La Rose. So if you like rose, then if you want something sweeter, then go with Delina La Rose. But if you like something, I don't know, with a little bit more like deeper, earthier feel, I don't know, but they're both beautiful. Anyway, then go with the Maison Kurkdjian. I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance. This could be my favorite Parfums de Marly fragrance. It's just that good. So, Parfums de Marly, Delina La Rose, gorgeous. Okay, next up, Juliette Has a Gun. I'm speeding up. This is taking too long. I'm sorry. Juliette Has a Gun, Pear Ink. I picked this up in the Sephora VIB like spring sale, and you got 20% off. It's the best time to pick stuff up from them. It's wonderful. I love it. Anyway, I have been wearing this a lot lately, and it doesn't last super long. I'm not sure if they make like a cream to go with it or like a body lotion or whatever, but if they do, pick up the body lotion as well. It smells very like fruity. It's not super duper sweet though, which I kind of like because I don't know, sometimes you just want to smell fruity but not super sweet. And my number 1 safe blind buy, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorites of all time. It's Rosendo Mateu number 5. Floral Amber Sensual Musk. I wore this at least twice last week. It is just so good. Like I almost want it in a big spray bottle, you know, like one of those spray cleaning bottles where I can just kind of like hose my whole self down with it because I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have a full review on Rosendo Mateu's number 5, full fragrance review. Individually, it smells like something that you edible. And I talk about that in my video a little bit, but these are my 10 safe blind buy fragrances for niche if you're purchasing them for yourself or someone else. These are a great place to start. So drop me a comment below and let me know your scent of the day, or if there are any other maybe safe blind buy niche fragrances that I missed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell. Smell you later.